Hello and welcome to our Monday market updates. It is April 24, 10:38 p.m. And what you're seeing now is the kind of like a model portfolio. Like itong pinapakita, this is from Maya. And so I think last week this was 221 or 219,000. Now it's back to 191. And I do expect this to go lower. And I'll tell you the reason why. So currently, ito na yung itsura ng ating Bitcoin. So again, why Bitcoin is because this is kind of like the index of crypto. Usually kung asaan yung galaw ni Bitcoin, sumusunod naman yung ibang crypto coins or yung mga alts kung tinatawag. So here we have Bitcoin. What happened here was that it touched and reached our resistance levels or area, which is around the 31 to 32K. If we zoom out and use the weekly chart, ito yung ating resistance area. So that to here, this level. So tinamaan niya naman tong range or itong area na to. Hindi nga lang siya sagad dito sa 32K levels. Pero it did hit that 31K levels, and from there, ayan, binuhusan tayo ng malamig na tubig. So, hindi nag-materialize yung in-expect natin na ganito din sana yung galaw niya. It looks like we're gonna be seeing more volatility and more consolidation in the coming days, especially with that weekly candle. That's a really ugly bearish weekly candle. Ibig sabihin lang yan, well, other people would say this is a bull trap kasi ayun nga, after that rally over here and people are expecting some momentum, biglang ayan, isang long red candle ang nangyari. And usually what happens is we're gonna look for supports. This is where we're gonna be trying to buy back positions, especially if you're a trader. And so currently you're seeing my papertrade account. Later I'm gonna show you guys an interesting discovery I found. Pero nakikita ko na siya matagal na. Pero anyways, eto. So for the supports, we're gonna be looking here. That is our parang short term siguro na tinitingnan na support. Actually, dalawa yung support natin na range eh. So we have here, this one. That's a 26,500 range. But of course, anything can happen. Pwedeng bumagsak ng sobra or todo tong crypto. You know, anything can happen. Pwedeng another retest of that 100 MA. Pwede pang mas bumagsak. But what we want to happen here is just really hold this level or this area. Itong 26,500. But in case it doesn't, then we can go lower here near that 100 MA. So parang ganitong mangyayari sa kanya. Like this consolidation over here, and then here we're seeing that consolidation, and then from here, babagsak dyan, which is somewhere around this area. So again, we're looking into getting into these areas and then really expect some volatility. That's really the nature of crypto. It's volatile, pero as long as you have a plan, you know what you're doing, then you're gonna be fine. Especially if you know how to short, then this is a really good market for you. No excuses na para kasi syempre we're all here to make money, and if you don't know how to adjust according to the season or according to trends or cycles, then talagang magiging limited yung options mo. So what you need to do is really like either find safe grounds or opportunities for you to make money in the markets. If this is not your market, if you don't know how to short, then it's best to just stay out of the markets kaysa malugi mo yung pera. So ako, I'm currently employing 3 techniques. One is shorting. If you don't know how to short, then put it into stable coins. If, for example, gusto mong you want to be in the markets but you want to minimize your risks, then put it into liquidity farming, which is something that I do here. Ito guys, pinapakita ko naman to sa inyo guys lagi. So what I did last week, I think it was after this red candle over here, nung nag-breakout dito intraday, I switched all my single staking accounts and put it into liquid farming in Binance and in other protocols, but mostly lahat ng mga pera ko na nasa Binance and in other tokens nilagay ko na dito. And then nilagay ko siya dito sa sa tawag nito, liquidity farming. So pagka ganito yung nangyari, usually, ayan, as I've explained sa mga previous videos ko, you can check them out as well. I think it's also in YouTube. Whenever you put it into liquidity farming, and you put it into, let's say, you pair it with a stable, then the damage, or let's say the gain, halimbawa bumagsak yung crypto ng, let's say, 20% on a certain coin, you only get half of that move, which is 10%. Kasi kalahati no nasa stables. And during yung pabagsak, it kind of like generates fees, and that fee is kind of like your consolation for, holding the token or providing liquidity. So you're earning, 3 tokens, especially if you provide it in the protocol. Usually, for example, here in Arbitrum, our USDT pair, I'm earning Arbitrum, I'm earning USDT, which is a stable token, and then finally BNB coin, just because I'm using Binance. So if you don't know how to do this yet, I recommend that you watch the videos. I'll try to provide like how to do liquidity farming. But yeah, you can watch these things in our YouTube channel, and sa Loom kung wala doon, you can just backread my post as well. Anyways, here we go. So I think tinanggal ko lang yung ibang orders ko dito para lang mas malinis tingnan. I've already taken out yung ating resistance or support levels, but sige, ganito na lang gawin natin, guys. If ever you're, let's say, a swing trader, and then you see that there are certain supports that you can be buying, let's say Bitcoin, or you're planning to buy, you can create actually these orders in advance, especially if like you're here in paper trading. Kung gusto mo naman, pwede mo lang siyang i-replicate dun sa actual na account mo. So whether you're using Binance or let's say BitGet or another platform, you can do this as well. But anyways, ito for example, I'm just gonna right click, like find a target over here, like I'm thinking, oh, it might go at this level. I want to be buying, let's say, a little Bitcoin, so I'll be doing a right click and then trade, buy. Tapos, let's say I'm gonna put, siguro dahil sobrang yaman ko dito sa account na to, I'll put 1,000 units of Bitcoin. And so, pag nilagay ko yan, ayan, lalabas dito yung order. Tapos, I can just, let's say for example, I wanna add a stop loss. I just click that and then drag kung saan ko siya gustong lagyan ng stop loss. And then just like put modify order. There you go. Tapos, kung gusto kong tanggalin, just select X. So this is how you create limit orders in this platform, which is TradingView. And the interesting thing here about TradingView is that I discovered, that you can actually integrate, TradingView actually integrated Binance into their app. So I can log out here out of paper trading and then have Binance. I can connect my Binance account here. I just select don't remember me, just in case, just to be sure, or just to be safe. And then once I authorize it or log in, then actually nakalagin na yan. Tapos ito na, lalabas na dito yung yung positions ko, ano yung mga hawak ko and stuff like that. Ayan, so halos lahat dito short ako kasi short market. But anyways, ayan, you'd be able to see as well, for example, ano ba to? This is LQTY. I don't know what this coin is, but I'm shorting it. Anyways, ayan. So makikita dito yung mga orders na ginagawa ko. Basically, I'm not sure if this is a market order or what, but you can take that out or what if you want. But anyways, ayan, makikita mo rin kung asan yung buy stop mo. Like if you set a stop loss, currently it's here. And then nandito yung current positions ko. This is the daily chart. What else do I need to know or tell? Yeah, but unfortunately here, pwede ka mag-trade. Like if you want to buy, and then there's orders that you can use. There's market order, limit order, stop limit. You can do all of these things. But it's not like, for example, you gotta make sure that you compute it kasi hindi mo alam. Like for example, calculator gaming tayo. So for example, I'm gonna put LQTY 1,000 units. So this is amount in LQTY or the price ng current token na yan. So if I'm gonna be buying that, teka. Oh my gosh! Saglit lang. Saglit lang guys. Mukhang may ginawa akong mali. Nag-market buy ako, which was, I closed 1,000? Hold on. Saglit lang guys. Parang mali. Dapat parang ginawa ko to na ano. Dapat hindi ko to ginawa na, anyway, nakita nyo na. That's fun. Anyway, I'll just check muna my positions. Anong nangyari doon? Anong ginawa mo, Z? Ba't bigla kang nag-market order ng ano? Nang wala sa oras? Okay, so okay. Sige, naka-short pa rin naman ako. Meron pa rin naman ako positions. Safe pa naman. Okay, wag na natin gawin yun, Z. Don't do that in this update. But anyways, okay, so buti na lang maliit, no? Whew. Buti na lang sobrang liit lang ng positions na yun. Anyways. So you can do limit orders. Teka, medyo, this is funny. You can do limit orders here. So this is a live account already, Teka, hindi pa ako nakaka-recover. Anyway, you can do like a live, paano ba? Sige, palitan natin ito. Gawin nga natin Bitcoin na lang. Saglit. Sayang naman yung positions natin. Naka-short pa tayo, George. What did you do? Okay. Okay, sorry guys. This is so unprofessional of me. Anyway, hirap pala mag-trade habang nagsasalita. Ay! Okay, so, if ever, teka, Bitcoin, yeah, naka-daily naman ako. Okay, sige, goods. So here we go. If ever I want to be buying, let's say, Bitcoin, at a certain price. Let's say, for example, I want to be buying Bitcoin at 26,500, or was it like 25,100? 25,500. Right. So nakalimit na yan. I can put like how much Bitcoin I want to be buying. So I can put here ano ba? Yeah, 0.01. So pwede ganyan. And then put a limit order here. Pwede din buy stop limit. But I recommend that if you don't know how to do this, you can just, use. Okay, I'm just gonna log out of Binance. Mas madali kasi dito Tapos paper trading. Tapos from here, gagayahin ko na lang sa real account ko. So, ganito guys. Okay, andito na tayo. Hindi na to real accounts. Okay, sige, ganito. So if ever I want to be buying BTC at certain levels, let's say here at 26,679, or if I want to move it around, let's say gawin natin 26,000 sagad. Not really sagad. Ano yan? Parang medyo eksakto. Or I can just put here 26,000. Modify order and it's done. So in the Binance integration with this one, you can't really move your stop loss or your TP. Kailangan mo talaga siyang gawin in-app, or you can create, let's say, certain orders. So hindi siya katulad dito na parang pwede mo siyang gawan ng stop loss tapos ganyan. Sana gawan nila in the future. Yeah, hindi ako ganun kalakas kay Binance Hopefully we get to have contacts there and then suggest these changes into their interface so that it's fully integrated with TradingView. But anyways, ayun guys, that's kind of like the discovery that I found. So pwede kayong gumawa ng mga buy limit or mga limit orders and market orders if you want. Here I suggest that you study how to do these orders or yung mga how to do these trades in paper trading so that you can replicate that in your real trades. So pag nagsisimula pa lang kayo as a trader, I highly suggest that you open an account here. This is free naman. Yan, dadagsain lang kayo ng mga ads like this one. But it's worth it. Pero kung kaya nyo naman mag-invest for, let's say, a full version of this, go ahead. It's really good. Especially, it helps you as well with, let's say, alerts, ganon. Guys, hindi pala to sponsored post, Baka mo may isipin yung sponsored post. But no, it's, I'm just showing you around, like, how I usually do things. I place the order here in the paper trading account, and then from here, nire-replicate ko na lang siya dun sa real account ko. So ayun, when you start here, you start with I think 100,000 US dollar paper money, and then up to you how you grow it. Leverage is included, and then sobrang dali lang niyang gamitin. Sobrang trader friendly. So medyo nakakaano lang siya, medyo nakaka-overwhelm lang siya, especially pagka nagsisimula pa lang kayo. But I do suggest that you study it kasi yeah, these are the foundations of trading. So here, we can do sell. For example, I do a stop order. Ibig sabihin, pag umabot siya dun sa level na yon, na-trigger niya yung price, it's gonna create a short position. So here, I can put, let's say, for example, 5,000 units short position or short stop. I'll put sell. And what happens is that pagka umabot yung level dyan, automatic meron tayong short na 5,000 Bitcoin. Then, I can this position carries over to this position, which is the current stop loss that I have. But what we can do is adjust our stop loss. So halimbawa, I want to adjust my stop loss in this area kasi ito yung like pinakamataas na or yung wick level ng ating basta. Yan, it's kind of like a resistance level over here. I want to adjust it here. Once I click modify order and this price gets hit, what happens is that itong stop loss level na to will move here. So automatic mag-adjust na to. Itong 50k magiging 55k na stop loss. So ibig sabihin nun, pagka umakyat yung price dito sa level na to, then the whole position gets stopped out. Tapos I'll be closing the position with a loss. So basically ganun, guys. My outlook for crypto, short term, medium term, I'm bearish, but long term, I'm still bullish. Kaya nasa ano pa rin ako, nasa liquidity farming because I just really want to be disciplined with my investments. I want to make sure that I'm long term and then I'm constantly buying the way down as we reach supports. I still believe in this space, especially with how the banks are not really doing well, the traditional banks, and crypto has been better at doing things. But anyways, that's a topic for another day. Ano pa yung titingnan ko? Ethereum. Ethereum still, this is a short-term bearish. So, like Bitcoin, naghanap din ako ng buying opportunity. One of the places I'm looking at is this level, 1,600 to 1,600 levels to 1,700. Itong 1,750. Here you go. So, ito yung area na I want to be buying Ethereum, especially for the long term. This is one of the, kumbaga, if you want a stable investment in crypto, I mean, it's still volatile, but a more, I would say, relatively stable. Hindi ganun ka-volatile as opposed to other crypto tokens, then, ETH is one of your good bets. And of course, Solana, how can you forget? Solana is currently at support. Marami na akong binibiging Solana, but if ever may mga worst case scenarios tayo kasi we gotta be prepared with worst case scenarios. So ito yung mga levels na tinitingnan ko, 19,000 or 20,000 levels to 17k. But 17k is really bad if that happens. Pero I'm still happy because I will be shopping my NFTs here if ever it goes that level. It might go lower here, but yeah, this is kind of like nightmare scenario for a lot of people. But to me, that's gonna be a juicy level if ever na dumating siya dyan. Just because usually pagka bumababa yung mga NFTs dito, yung Solana, that means I can get some NFTs for cheaper. And usually what happens is that people kind of like look for places where they can put their money, where they can put their Solana, and pag nakita nila na, yung mura na pala nitong anong tawag nito, NFT na to, then they buy Solana, and then NFTs pump. So ayan, what else? Yeah, so these are the kind of like strategies that you might want to employ. Again, number one is shorting. If you don't know how to short, just put your money into stables. If you're dollar cost averaging and buying into solid projects or tokens for the long term, you view me as long term, then just go to liquidity swap or liquidity farming. As even if it goes up or down, it's gonna be good for you, especially if there's a lot of transactions happening. You're gonna get like commission or fees, trading fees that are happening, or like a portion of that. Lastly, well, I wouldn't advise it to people who are just starting into the space, but I would suggest that you look into NFTs because there's rotation, there's heavy rotation of money going on, especially in the Solana ecosystem. I really like Solana because ang bilis ng transaction speeds nila. Unlike, for example, other chains like Matic or Ethereum, wherein you pay a lot of gas. Like for me, it's just ridiculous if you have to pay for a lot just to get transactions done, or if you like want to cancel a transaction, or you want to have a transaction pushed through. Like it's just ridiculous to be paying that kind of like gas fee. Some people might argue, hindi, nandito kasi yung pera. I mean, that's fine. But if you want to onboard a lot of people into the space, you want to do things cheaper and faster, and that's what Solana has. But anyway, tama na sa pag-weekly shill ko sa kanya. What else am I looking at? I am looking at Arbitrum. So this is one of the tokens that I'm looking forward to accumulating. I don't know kung pwede kasi itong bumaba din especially pagka nagkaroon ng downswing yung market, but I'm looking forward to buying this as well. I'm just gonna put here, buy. Dito lang sa area na to. Usually hindi ako masyadong nag-i-extreme na bili dito sa mga mababa na levels, unless it's kind of like futures trading. But if I do futures trading, it's only like ×3, ×5 leverage, just so that I can have like a more, hindi masyadong masakit pagka mali yung trade ko. But I only put a little bit of my funds there, not a lot. Most of my funds really are into long-term positions and into NFTs. And so I actually made a video. It was last night. I was featuring this one, Oogys, and at the moment nagpa-pump na siya, 13 up na siya from yesterday's price. And there's also Madlads that minted last Thursday. This is another one of the things that I posted on my profile. This one minted for 6.9 Solana, so around 8,000 pesos. Tapos currently it's at 69.69 or 69.25 Solana. Yeah, so ano ba, ang laki na ng kita mo if ever nag-mint ka ng ganun, like times 10 agad. And then some people were able to mint really rare ones and sell it for a really good price. Like for example, this one, this is just 5 minutes ago, some person sold it at 130 Solana. So ayan, mga rare na mga anong tawag dito, NFTs. So this one, pretty cool. So you can see, for example, this is Tensor. So sige, I'll kind of like discuss this very briefly, how you can use this platform. Tensor is what I use to check out ano ba yung mga trades, ano yung mga NFTs that I want to be buying and selling. So this is kind of like ano din, you know, when you trade crypto, but again, remember that when you're trading NFTs, it's very volatile, it's very liquid as well. And so it's not like crypto na parang anytime you can sell it. Pero depende din kung masyado malaki yung hawak mo, or marami kang hawak on a certain coin. Tapos, let's say, wala masyadong liquidity, then pwedeng mabilis din yung bagsak or mabilis yung akyat. But hindi siya usually nangyayari, especially if it's an established token. But for example, with NFTs, it's very like limited. Some NFTs are only like 333 tokens, or let's say 1,000 collection, unless it's kind of like a huge collection, like a 10,000 collection. But whether it's 300 NFT collection or let's say 10,000 NFT collection, expect that there's a lot of volatility as opposed to tokens. And pagka bumili ka, you need to be having this mindset na pwede tong bumagsak, pwede tong mag-rug, pwedeng mag-zero yung magiging pera ko. And so just like put money that you can afford to lose. There is no cut loss here in NFTs. So you have to like manually take or bite the bullet if in case ano yan, let's say halimbawa tulog ka tapos biglang bumagsak yung token for some reason or yung collection, then you know you'll just have to do ano ba? You just have to sell it at a loss pagka wala na talagang pag-asa. Ganun talaga sa NFTs. But again, there's a lot of opportunities here. Usually pagka kumita yung mga tao sa crypto, nililipat, naghahanap sila ng mga other opportunities where you can make money, and crypto is one of them. I'm sorry, crypto NFTs is one of them, especially if there's going to be like a project that is has a lot of hype, has a good team. Actually, I'm not sure where I shared it, but like I was sharing to a certain like there was a talk about it, like ano ba yung mga elements or ano ba yung mga factors for you to be able to invest into a sound NFT, or how can you find successful gems? And so I was always saying na it has to be a project that has a good team behind it, a team that knows how to adjust, especially pagka, let's say, may mga problems, mga problema na, let's say, biglang lalabas, hindi nagkaroon ng technical difficulty, or for example, blockchain, basta mga technical difficulties. So you gotta see if this team can adapt to those certain problems, like adapt fast, and really, I would say, kasi it's kind of like buying into startups. So it's similar to buying into tokens as well. Pero yun yung napapansin ko with NFTs, you really have to see if the team is capable, like they have good leadership, they have a good cult following. There's a community that is really like supporting the heads or the founders, or the leaders of this NFT project. And so these are the factors that you might, or you would want to consider in case you want to be buying into NFTs. Make sure that naka-check in lahat. If let's say, for example, sobrang ganda ng product nila pero mahina yung leadership, that could be a fail. So it's a very tricky space, but I would say try to learn it, try to get into it. Even if you don't have capital yet, you want to just expose yourself and learn how these things work, because there's a lot of opportunity here even if you don't have capital. Maybe the team can absorb you into their team for a certain, for a certain NFT or some sort of payment, depending din sa skills mo or sa kung gaano ka, how you can be useful to the team. Anyways, this is not going to be a long course about how to get into NFTs and all that stuff. But like, there's a lot of, again, opportunities in the markets. Even if it's a bear market, bull market man yan, or bear, there will always be money-making opportunities here in crypto. So you just have to really find ano ba yung bagay sa'yo, ano ba yung trending, and make sure that you're early, you're relatively early, and that you have a plan. So if it doesn't work, if let's say you got into a scam, you gotta make sure that exit ka kaagad before other people realize that it's a scam. But as much as possible, you don't want to be including yourself, or don't want to be associating yourself with free money projects or all that stuff, because it's better to just really buy into established or reputable brands. Because who knows, right? It could be the next DGods, or it could be the next BC investment that you're gonna be making, be it NFTs or crypto. So ayun guys, what else? Yeah, right now I'm just like getting into NFTs, like finding ano ba yung mga pwede na mga plays. Right now it's really Oogys, Madlads, the Heist. So these are the top 3 talaga na super hype mints for the past for this month actually. So itong tatlo, ano ba? I think Oogys, ang bilis kasi ng time when it comes to NFTs. But anyways, I think they all minted this month except for Oogy. And yeah, you are able to see that money is flowing here definitely. The Heist, this one NFT here, I think minted for around 6 sol, 9 sol. I forgot. I didn't mint this, but hindi ko rin siya binili. But right now, it's at 18. Magna 19 Solana to. Crazy, right? Ako naman napunta ako sa Oogys kasi this is kind of like DGods money. And usually with DGods money, people just, there's that cult following already. There's that established money flowing into, like, for example, a project that they would say like, hey, you know what, like this is the next NFT project na with the DGods community, and just because you want to be a part of that, or be part of history, or just be part of building a certain brand, you can really put things get into these kind of like opportunities that can give you life-changing money, depending on what your definition is with life-changing money. But that's what they usually say. Just make sure that, again, you know what you're getting into. Don't just buy because someone told you to buy. I would say, like, I've been shilling or I've been promoting this project na hindi ko pa siya hawak. Ngayon hawak ko na siya. And I would say, like, just get into studying it, I guess. See what kind of like projects are successful, which ones aren't, and then once you see the pattern, and you'd be able to like take the opportunity. Pagka nakita mo siya, then you're gonna make a lot of money here. So ayun lang. I'm not gonna make this long. It's already too long na. But I hope you kind of like learned from the discussions today. I wanted this session to be quite different. Also because late ako nagising. I'm gonna share to you guys the video of the Oogy reveal na what I did. I think early this morning, mga 1 AM na yata ako or something. Basta tulog na ako mga 2 or 3 AM. Just minting itong Oogys, tapos like buying rares off the market. So ayun kasi yung parang thesis ko na it's gonna do like similar to what Youths did. Youths, you can check out here. Teka. Parang hindi ko napigilan yung sarili ko. Anyway, Youths, this one. So this is the second collection ng DGods. So what happened was, this is what happened. So nagkaroon sila nung nag-reveal si Youths, ito, nangyari sa kanya, bumagsak from 120. It went down to around 50 Solana. And then after that reveal, people kind of like just bought into the collection, buying the Youths that they wanted to. And then ayan, after that, ito na, lumipad na siya. And then here we go. Currently, ito na siya. So I don't know yet ano ba yung magiging plano nitong Oogy, but the community is similar to DGods. The team has the DGods makeup, and I'm really excited about what they're planning to do. I still hold a lot of other NFTs, but I don't want to be like shilling you into something na parang na hindi ganun ka-safe. But yes, this is something that you try to study this. Just go into Twitter and then search Oogy NFT. Get into their Discord, learn. So, minsan lang kasi yung mga ganitong klaseng projects. And isi-share ko siya sa inyo while it's relatively cheap, I would say. Ayun lang, guys. Yeah, hope you learned something. And until next update. Bye-bye.